Hey, before you finish your chicken sandwich,
Right.
and fries, I guess.
I don't know what they're
I'm Randy Rosenbaum. This is Wendy Riddell. Hey, yeah, we're recording now. So this is live, so they'll see that part, okay? Because they already know it's recording, right?
I hope so.
So we're here today to talk about Haven of Hope and the impact it's made on our church.
That's right. And the impact that you can make when you become a church sponsor, if you will, when you provide volunteers for Haven of Hope. As we know that there are 7 nights a week, housing people every night, and you know we got to have volunteers to do that. So our church, Real Life Community Church, we started doing work with Madison Home back a couple years ago when they were doing it at the churches, and I know a lot of people.
A lot of people participated in that.
Yep. And I think what people liked the most about doing that was the way that the churches were able to get involved, right? And I know. And I know the next year after that, it changed a little bit. It was more of a room in the inn. I think is the model that we had. And then when it changed to where it really didn't feel like we were connecting with our with our neighbors, if you will. So now we've got Haven of Hope, and it's a great opportunity for all of us in this community to do a little bit of service and go a long way in just providing housing, shelter, food.
Any
also,
kind of services we can offer.
Yeah. And the spiritual. I mean, we're feeding them
food.
The
spiritual aspect, right.
But we're feeding them in the spiritual way, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've been there for the Bible study, the music, the singing. It's fantastic. And thanks to Ron Ham for doing all that. And speaking of which, so how is our church involved specifically?
Okay. So we have Tuesday nights have kind of been our nights.
That's our night, right.
And so I help to coordinate. I use Sign Up Genius in a lot of ways to help, but basically we have 2 or more volunteers, however many want to come about 6 o'clock in the evening.
In the evening,
and you'll come in and help. You'll sign people in because the residents have to come in. They have to sign in. It's a pretty simple and easy process.
They come in through the back.
Yep, they come in through the back, and then we just basically sign them in, and then they eat dinner, and so. If your church wanted to provide dinner, also
provide the food, right?
You could do both at the same time. We are a small church; we don't have the money to pay for dinner.
Sure. Otherwise, we'd have it catered in every night.
I know, right? So either you'll be providing the dinner, or another church. That's another way that you can get involved. Maybe you don't have a lot of volunteers,
but you could provide food.
That's right. And it's food for usually it's around 30 to 35 people.
Right. Okay, that's what I think.
Thanks to the baloney law now.
Yes, tell us about the baloney law.
That allows us, basically, in a nutshell, it allows us to be able to make something at home and bring it in.
Because we're not starting a restaurant.
Right.
We're not doing anything like that. I'm just kind of disappointed it's not called the fried bologna law. But anyway,
actually, that's what I made last week for Haven of Hope.
And I heard they loved it.
Fried bologna sandwiches and tomato soup.
Absolutely,
really
and we provided different kinds of food. But with that new law, you can fix it at home and bring it in, and it's just hand it out. Ziploc bags of chips.
It doesn't have to be individually. It does not have to be individually contained like it was before. It doesn't have to be in a commercial kitchen, whatever.
Because again, it's important that we're not starting a restaurant.
Right.
We're just trying to feed people, so they don't go hungry. That's basically why that law was created.
Exactly. So that's a way that you can, if your church.
So you can divide the food and the help.
Right. So, and there are a lot of churches. We have 2 churches that work with us and alternate. We do, I think, 2 nights. We do provide food. Okay. But the other 2 nights of the month, other churches are bringing in food. So they'll come in and just set it on the table. And so either they or you, however you guys want to work that out, will help to serve the food. And I mean, serving is just, kind of like telling them what's there and whatever. And then
you can socialize with them too.
And that's a big thing.
That's a big thing. Talk to them. Talk about their day. Ask them questions. I mean, they'll talk to you just like they would anyone else, and I mean, it's socialization.
And we have one of our pastors comes quite often after the winter shelter, so to speak. We've had to everybody's kind of spread out a little bit, but Pastor Ron would come and do a little bit of a devotional. I mean, just sing a song and do a devotional.
Right.
You don't have to do that, but you can. I mean, I actually played I sat down and played cards with a bunch of them one night.
I thought you said you played guitar. I didn't know you played guitar.
No, I don't play guitar, but yeah, I wish.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then some of the clients actually play guitar too. The night I was there.
Yes, we've had some people come
So
play.
they alternated, and then he and Ron played together. So I mean, it's fun. It's kind of fun.
It's a lot of fun. So, one of the big things that I think people kind of look past is the impact that you have, not just on, hey, we provided shelter, hey, we provided food, but we're providing that sense of community. And so we have a couple of college students that come most Tuesdays, and they love it.
Right.
We have one of our members, he's been coming quite often on Tuesday nights from our church, and he told me the other day, he's just like, this is my calling.
This is for me.
He's like, I love being here, and I love the stories. I talked to him last night or this morning. He was telling me, about someone that he talked to and that story, and how it just kind of pulls you in. You realize that these are real human beings, real people who just want to feel seen, heard,
and accepted,
and accepted.
Absolutely.
And so,
can we mention his name?
Charlie. His name is Charlie Brown. Believe it or not.
So Charlie Brown goes to our church. I just wanted to say that.
I know everybody loves that.
He'll love that too.
And so we have that, and then we've actually had quite a few residents come to church with us.
Kind of regular.
And so now we've got a couple of regulars that come on a regular basis to church, and we've had a couple get baptized.
I was going to say baptisms,
Yeah. So
salvations,
Yeah, I mean it's wonderful.
They're there for our regular church events.
Yes, now, they come to. Yeah, I mean it's we now have church members. That come to church, and they also are there at Haven. So I mean it's just it's an extremely fulfilling work. We're doing it to be good community partners, to be good stewards in our community, but also we have a lot of members. Again, we're a very small church. We don't have money. We don't have lots of people.
But you can always provide volunteers.
Yeah, and it's only a couple. So
people can always give of their time.
Right.
Yeah.
And so 6 to 8 is typically what we've been doing right now. And then some people say maybe a little bit later. So we're not asking a whole lot. You don't have to commit one person to every night.
Where do people go for more information? I know Jamie's here tonight. Talking to them, the best way is to get a hold of Monica at Haven of Hope.
Monica and Jamie are both there today, so they can give you more information on kind of how to get signed
Monica,
up.
Jamie.
Yay! And I mean, if anybody wants to talk more about logistics and how we do it,
absolutely.
More, I'm happy to.
Hit up Wendy on Facebook, send her a message. Right?
Yeah, and Jamie and Monica.
Give your phone number?
Yeah, Jamie and Monica can hook you up.
No phone number? You're not going to give out your phone number?
Well, I mean, I could give it, but I mean, who wants to?
The people are waiting.
You take him time to get a piece of paper and a pencil and all that kind of stuff. But I'm happy to talk about it.
Okay.
But I just encourage everybody. Sure. It's a really fulfilling role. And again, you'll meet some of the greatest people and some of those relationships. We've made some really good friends.
Absolutely.
I brought my teenager. We've made some really good friends.
I brought my grandchildren. So yeah, absolutely.
So we would just encourage you.
It's a great opportunity for your church
with little effort.
That's it.
Thanks
for watching.
So thank you. Enjoy your
Are they going back to
lunch.
get fries?
I hope so. Don't forget the Chick-fil-A sauce, as my teenager would say. All right.
Thanks for watching,
you all.